In this blog, we're gonna see periodic work request. In the previous video, we have seen what is a one-time request in Work Manager and what is the use of a Work Manager and gave a introduction for using Work Manager. So if you want to get the details regarding the Work Manager introduction and what is the use, you may get into the previous video in the link provided in the card. So let us get into this topic now. Periodic work request. Whenever you want to perform a task at a periodic way, like periodic means frequently, when you want to perform any task, we use this work manager with the periodic work request type. So here one thing I want to clarify you, whenever you want to perform a task at a particular amount of time, like at 3 o'clock I want to do a particular task, or I want to make a work it instantly, I want to do some service background thing. So here in these cases we will make use of an alarm manager and a foreground service. So it's our work manager is much different from these kinds of services. So in the periodic work request we are providing a repeat interval and also a duration of time, like at what particular delay we need to make a particular request. For example, I am providing a 4-second delay, as you can see here. So after a delay of 4 seconds you need to perform a particular task. So we are providing the periodic work request these particular things. So as I have said, constraints. So these constraints are regarding your mobile charge. For example, do a particular task when my mobile is in charging stage, or do a particular task when my mobile is having an unlimited internet, and do a particular task when my mobile is having in ideal state. So whenever there is no other task to be done, so in this particular scenario do this particular task. So these are the constraints we are having in work manager. So you may make use of them or you may not use also, I mean it's an optional. So let's get into this example what we are doing in a particular background task. So just consider the same example we have used for the one-time request. Here also we are uploading images in our background task, but we are providing some interval of time. So in this particular task I want to show you the real-time usage. Okay, so let's get started by running the code. Okay, it's actually run previously, so we will make it restart. Okay, so yes, now observe after 4 seconds of time, I think you have seen a background task successfully done notification. So let us try to extend some more time and see how this thing works. So I want to extend it up to 6 seconds and let us run. So how this work manager will work when our app is not running. So let us run by providing a 6 seconds. So let us remove our app from background and see whether your work will be done. Yes, you can see, right? After exactly 6 seconds of time our work is successfully done. We can see here our background task is successfully done. So work manager will not consider whether your application is currently running or when your application is in background stage. So it will perform the work at the time you have provided, like the duration here, the initial delay you have provided, right, like 6 seconds. So after that particular time amount of time it will does the work which you have provided it to be. So later, I mean all these initializations getting instances, I think you are familiar now by watching the previous video, I think. But let's get to see. Here we are getting the instance of work manager, and to the instance of work manager we are providing our periodic work request, and here we are observing it. In the background task, you can see we have initialized one send notification method by using which we are passing a notification after the successfully completion of the work. Here we have provided what is the work to be done, and later on we are sending a notification like background task is successfully done. So in this way we will implement our periodic work request. So if you are having any doubts in this particular thing, you may comment in the comment section below, and the code for the tutorial is available in the description section. So if you like this video, do like, share, subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell icon to get the more interesting updates.